What does it mean to believe in God? You're going to find out in this video, so stay tuned. When it comes to belief in God is defined by the things you cannot see, but you know that it's real. So think of it like air. You can't see air, but you know it's there. You believe air is there, and you believe that air is going to provide you with the resources to breathe the way you need to breathe. That's how God is. It's the belief that even though you can't see God, you know that He's in control of everything. It's the faith and belief that God is in control. Even when it doesn't look like He's in control, you know that He's still in control because the end result is promised to be a great thing for you. But a lot of us people seem to lose faith in God or find it hard to believe in God because, like I said, it's kind of hard to believe something when you can't see it. And especially when you're going through a season where a lot of bad things are happening and, God's not showing up the way you thought He would. So therefore, some people walk away from the religion or get angry with God or say that God isn't real because if God was real, this would have happened or that would have happened, X, Y, and Z, and they fail to see the bigger picture of the situation. I used to be one of those people. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm holier than thou, and it was not too long ago that I changed, but I was one of those people that's like, if I didn't get my way or a certain thing didn't happen the way I thought it would, I'd be raging at God, I'd be worrying, and I'll start to do things my own human way. And what's my own human way? Maybe going into certain types of things that I shouldn't be going into, or relying on my worldly actions to lead me to the result that I want because God's taking too long, so it's now going to be in my hands, like I know more than God. I'll tell you about a little season that in my lifetime in right now. I'm in a season of my life where I don't know what exactly is going on with certain things of my life, in terms of my love life, in terms of my career, in terms of this channel. Sometimes, initially at the start, it was a bit hard to understand what was going on. A lot of things were going into my head. The thing is with this is that in the year 2022, God told me that all of this was guaranteed to be mine. So the channel, the work, and the person that I fell in love with, He told me those are all things that are going to be in your life. And those are my blessings to you. So 2022, I was like, great, it's all looking good and things of that nature. However, God didn't tell me the journey that I would be on with these things that I have been promised, So obviously I've reached a stop now where it's like all the things that I worked towards in my human ways didn't work. And I was sat there confused, like, God, was I delusional? Was I hearing things? I thought you said that this was the person I was going to end up marrying. But now this has happened. God, I thought you said that this job was for me. However, it's taken a bit longer than expected. God, I thought you said this channel was going to grow very well. But I'm not really seeing the growth too tough, like all types of things. And, there's a lot of human reasons to not believe in God in these situations. As you know, with this channel, I don't have a niche, I'm kind of just upload whatever I know is best and, from God's direction. So I don't have a niche and I know it's going to take longer for me to grow. Or with my career, there's this emphasis on experience. And I got some experience, but it's like being rejected so many times, you kind of sit there, it's like, is there any point? And my love life, at the moment right now, yeah, it's a bit, but, it sat there like, there's no human reason to believe that this love is actually going to work. Part of me is like the damage is too much and things of that nature, or with my career, or I don't have enough experience, maybe I should switch or do something like that, or even with the channel, I don't have any, like so many things going on in my head, I'd be sat there confused, like maybe I'm delusional, maybe I'm hearing things, maybe I misheard in 2022, maybe none of this is for me and I'm just fooling myself. But then I started to pray. I really started to go into my Bible, and that's where like God really speaks the most to me, when I'm in the Bible and I'm in His presence all the time. That's where you hear God's voice. And as I'm in His presence, I'm reminded of the times when I didn't believe in God at all, but He still showed up. Where did He show up? I grew up in a household where I had parents that would physically fight, and there was just chaos everywhere in that household, And, I was told I was going to be a great father, when I'm older. But I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be a great father. I don't even have a father in my life. He's done this to my mom and he's walked out of my life, whatever it is, you know. Or I'll be told that I'm gonna be a confident, charismatic person when I'm older. I did not believe that because I was insecure as hell back then. Damn near pooed myself every time I even looked at someone, you know. Or it's like when I was in my teen years. You know, I would be drinking in school, I'll be fighting, I'll be doing all kinds of nonsense. And it's like I'm being told I'm going to pass my exams. I'm like, I ain't going to pass these exams. I'm a rough house. I'm beating up people for fun. I'm drinking in alcohol in class. There's no way I'm going to do any of that. I was thinking like I'm just hearing things. But there was something in the air that made it all happen. The exams that I thought I was going to flunk, I didn't really study for. I was messing around. I passed and I made it to a good university that I know I did not deserve to get into. The man I am today, confident, caring, aspiring to be a great father when I'm older, I could have never imagined I would be who I am today. I thought I would be somewhat of a nobody, someone that just fades in the background. But God made a way, even though I was crippling with anxiety and lack of self-confidence and, you know, not having a father figure or any male role model in my life to teach me the things that I know today. Or even the time I fought in school one time and someone tried to stab me with a knife, but yet God, somehow, he aimed for my kidney, like down there. And the guy, he tore up my shirt and everything, and somehow I didn't get stabbed. He tore up my shirt, but I was fine. And everyone told me that as they were watching that fight, they saw the knife go inside me. They saw the knife go in. So they thought I got stabbed and I was going to die. And they were all shocked to see there was not a scratch on my skin. There was not even a little dent was there. The shirt was ripped, but there was not one bit of dent. And everyone said, we swore in our lives that we saw that knife go inside you. That was God. And that just showed me that God made a way, even though there were never any human reasons to believe in the first place. Me remembering those times really humbled me and really kept my mouth shut. Because in those times, I did not believe in God. I didn't believe in God at all. You know, I knew that people prayed to a God, but I was thinking like it wasn't really real. But God was there in those situations that by human definition, I should not have come out of the way I am today. But I came out of, even when there seemed to be no way. Now I'm in a point in my life where I'm never going to doubt God again, because I could have been abandoned in those times. I could have paid attention to those human reasons, but he was still there when I didn't believe. So why would he abandon me now when I do believe? Why can't he restore the love that he promised me? Why can't he give me the job that he told me he would give me? Why can't he make the channel grow? At the end of the day, there are no human reasons for me to believe that these things are going to work out. But I know God will make a way where there seems to be no way. I know he always has, and he has not stopped now. He did not bring me this far just to abandon me. The reason I am telling you this, my friend, is that there is a God out there. You may not believe in God. You may not think God is real. You may not care to know a God at all. But just think of all the times in your life where things worked out even though they weren't supposed to work out. You think that was just a coincidence or some random turn of events, or you just got lucky? That wasn't luck, my friend. God was always there for you because God loves you. He's always been there and he's always been protecting you. And now it's time for you to take off the glasses of science and all types of stuff and just believe and look at this situation and be like, wow, I really survived all of that, even though I wasn't meant to. Surely there is a God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. This is the same God that made all the mountains move and created all the life that we live in right now. You really think he ain't going to show up for you in the situation that you're going through? You really think that he can't do it? And even if he doesn't do it, you don't think he'll give you something better than what you imagine? Your plan isn't God's plan. Your vision isn't God's vision. But I can tell you one thing, you will be fine and you'll be blessed. You just have to have faith. So belief in God is believing what you can't see. Yeah, a lot of people don't like to believe that, but you didn't believe the other times before, and you still found a way. That was God. So you got to continue believing in God now, that he is there. He can hear your prayers. He can hear your crying. Even though it may take a few days, months, years, whatever it is, he's still going to show up for you. The question is, what will you do whilst you're at your season of waiting? Are you going to move back to your worldly ways, or are you going to stay on the course of God's way and be patient and confident, knowing that He will give you the best possible outcome regardless of the situation? Me, I choose to love this woman, even though I'm not sure where it could end up now, because love is never wasted, and whether it works out for me or not, I know it wouldn't be wasted, and God will give me a good result. I choose to keep applying to jobs because perseverance always brings reward. And I choose to keep uploading videos because if I can at least help one person, that's better than zero. I ain't gonna stop because I'm waiting for God to do His thing. I'm gonna keep going because I have confidence in the Lord. So that's belief in God. Belief in the impossible being possible. God can restore, God can create, God can do anything. You just have to believe and have faith. I know times can be hard, but those times where you struggle to have faith, you gotta pray. Those times where you struggle to have faith, you just gotta kneel down and thank God for everything that He's done for your life. Because as you speak out loud with your mouth, the things that God has done for you through your mouth, that's when you get the confidence to stand firm. That even though things look scary right now, even though things look a bit shaky right now, even though you're scared, you know He's gonna make a way. We see this in the Bible with David. David was gonna go up against Goliath, and when David was going up against Goliath, he met King Saul, and King Saul said to him, "It's impossible. You don't have army experience. You can't defeat that guy. None of my best men can even do it. It's impossible." And David confidently said, "The Lord will make a way for me, and I will slaughter him and take Goliath down." And just like that, with one stone and a slingshot, he took down Goliath. Same with David. Again, I've been reading a lot about King David, but he was being chased by Saul. Saul's army were in pursuit of him, and God said, "I will deliver Saul into your hand." How was that gonna ever happen? But you know what? David believed that if God helped me kill Goliath, He gonna help me with this time. So yeah, Saul had his army ready to try and kill David and come after him, but as he would have it, in an impossible situation, he got out of that situation alive. He got out of the situation alive. He got out of the situation alive and well. And he lived to see many more years. And in another impossible situation, a king chasing after one of their subjects. It's crazy. So we see it biblically of the amount of miracles. I could go on and on and on. I just had to say it there because that's what I've been reading. But bro, madam, whoever you are, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. That's belief in God. So please believe in Him, and you will never be disappointed. I can say to you right now, He has 100% track record with me. And I know He'll have 100% track record with me. God bless and take care.